Hey, welcome back to the Your Financial EKG YouTube page. My name is Drew Blackston. I'm a certified retirement counselor, investment advisor representative, and I am your virtual financial advisor, helping you get to retirement, helping you get through retirement, and protecting your ability to stay in retirement. And that's what I want to talk about today, staying in retirement. And I want to talk about 4 myths that you are believing about Social Security. All right, let me say that again because I got a little bit of a country accent. 4 myths that you are believing about Social Security, or maybe you are half believing about Social Security. But before we get into that, make sure if this is your first time watching the channel or you've come back and you haven't subscribed, hit the button below to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, smash the like button if you enjoy this content or you find it informational. And please leave all your comments, questions, and yes, your sarcastic remarks below. I read them all and I do respond to everyone. So let's get into it. 4 myths that you are believing about Social Security. Number 1, all Social Security payments are the same for everyone. That is a big no. Everyone's Social Security payments are different, and they're based on your working years. They're based on when you decide to start taking Social Security. So if you take it at 62, you're going to get less than if you took it at 66 or 67 or even at 70. And someone who works longer than you might actually get more Social Security than you do. So myth number 1 is that all Social Security payments are the same. That is a big misconception. Myth number 2, Social Security payments stay the same forever. The average Social Security payment today is $1,500, but that's going to change year over year. The big reason is because every year the U.S. government gives a cost of living adjustment to Social Security. Some years, like this year, are going to be higher than years in the past. So for 2022, we're looking at a COLA increase of 6.2%. It's the biggest increase we've had in 30 years. In 2021, we only saw an increase of about 1.5%, but it's an increase nonetheless. So your Social Security payment is going to go up every year based on COLA. And there are certain years like 2010 where you had no cost of living adjustment. It didn't go anywhere. And that was because there was not any inflationary pressure in that year. Okay, so myth number 3, everyone should wait until full retirement age to take Social Security. Now, full retirement age is either 66, it's 67, it's either 66 or 66 in some kind of months, maybe 10 months, or it's 67. That's not always true. If you read any kind of financial articles or you watch any YouTube videos or you watch CNBC or Fox Business, all the talking heads are always saying, wait to take Social Security, wait as long as you possibly can. Well, that doesn't always work for everyone. 2 good examples. The first example is if you're in poor health and you might not make it to 66 or 67, or your body might not make it very long past that, it might make sense for you to take Social Security at 62 or 63 to really to take part in getting your Social Security benefits, because you might not get there. You might not live long enough to enjoy your Social Security. The second reason why you might take Social Security earlier than 66 or 67 is because you have a large amount of money in IRAs or 401ks, and you've retired and you don't want to use your IRA or 401k to live off of because the tax treatment is different than your Social Security. For example, if you take money out of your IRA, it's taxed at $1 for $1. So 100 pennies that you take out of your IRA are taxed. With Social Security, there's different levels and how much of your Social Security is used in the computation of your taxes. So even if you're at the max Social Security tax, it's only 85% of your Social Security would be used in the computation of your taxes. So if you take $30,000 out of your IRA, all $30,000 is used in the computation of your taxes. But if you have $30,000 in Social Security and you're maxed at 85%, what is that? $27,500 is used in the computation of your taxes. So it's actually more tax efficient for some to take Social Security early. Okay, myth number 4. The cost of living adjustment is guaranteed. Now, I mentioned this a little bit in passing on myth number 2, where we talked about Social Security payments stay the same forever. But every year, the U.S. government does give you a cost of living adjustment. No, it is not guaranteed. I mentioned that. In 2010, there was no inflationary pressure on the economy, and so the cost of living adjustment was zero for Social Security beneficiaries. That means if you had $1,500 in Social Security in 2010, you had $1,500 a month in Social Security in 2011. The COLA increase is based on the CPIW, which is the Consumer Price Index based for clerical workers. And that index has to have some kind of increase in order for you to have an increase in your Social Security. If it stays flat or there's a decrease in the CPIW, then your Social Security will stay the same. All right, so the 4 myths that you might be believing about Social Security. Number 1, all Social Security payments stay the same. We know that's not true. Number 2, Social Security payments stay the same forever. We know that's not true. Number 3, everyone should wait until full retirement age, 66, 67, to take Social Security. Bah, not true. And number 4, your cost of living adjustment is guaranteed. Again, that is not true. All right, so I hope this video has been informational. Listen, if you want me to run a Social Security maximization plan for you, if you want to look at when is the best time for you to take Social Security, go to my website, yourfinancialekg.com, fill out your information there. Would love to visit with you virtually, whether by FaceTime or Zoom or on the phone, to go through your Social Security options. Also, in the comments below is a free roadmap to retirement. It's a booklet. You click on the link, you can download the booklet for free. It's called the Roadmap to Retirement. It talks about different income options in retirement. Social Security is one of those. So I hope this information has helped you. I hope this has dispelled some of the myths that you might be believing about Social Security, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.